Hoggie's beer reviews. Hoggie's beer reviews.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in once again. This is another one of Hoggie's beer reviews, and this is a very special edition because this is a very special beer. That's right, today we're drinking Pliny, or I should be more specific and say Pliny the Elder, because there is a Pliny the Younger. Pliny the Elder from the Russian River Brewing Company in Santa Rosa, California, is one of the most sought after and one of the most well-regarded beers in all of American craft brewing. Like I said, I've been trying to get my hands on a bottle of this stuff for about 2.5 years because I've always heard glorious things about it, but I'm in Florida. This stuff ain't available out here. Matter of fact, Russian River's distribution channels do not run that far, so this beer is just hard to get a hold of for a lot of people. And apparently this is not a constantly brewed beer. I should have double checked that before, but screw it. I don't think this is a year-round brew for them. So anyways, before I get into the beer, I gotta give a shout out to my man Omar, Mid-City29 Lunatic on YouTube. He and I did a beer trade, and he asked me for some beers that he can't get out in California, and I asked him for some stuff I damn sure can't get in Florida. And Pliny has been at the top of my request list for a long time, and my man Omar came through, so Hoggie's got himself a bottle of Pliny. Today is October 3rd, 2011, and this is a pretty fresh bottle because right here it says bottled on at 9/16/11, September 16th. So this beer is just a couple hairs over 2 weeks old, and it's not going to get any older. So before we get into the beer, punching it up on Beer Advocate, and like I said, this is a well-regarded beer. Out of 2,377 reviews on Beer Advocate, this thing scores an A+. That's pretty damn good out of 23, almost 2,400 reviews. Now it's categorized as a double IPA. It's 8% alcohol by volume, and of course it's from Russian River in California. Now they have a quirky label here. It has all this text around the edges letting you know to drink this beer fresh. Let's see, respect your elder, keep cold, drink fresh, do not age. Pliny the Elder is a historical figure, don't make the beer inside this bottle one. Not a barley wine, do not age, age your cheese, not your Pliny, respect hops, consume fresh. If you must sit, sit on eggs, not on Pliny, do not save for a rainy day. Pliny is for savoring, not for saving, consume Pliny fresh or not at all. Does not improve with age, hoppy beers are not meant to be aged, keep away from heat. I think they made their point, so I'm not going to bother making it again. This is a beer to be drank fresh. I've always been told that the hops stayed really quick on this thing, so let's just get to it. It's a double IPA, it's a hoppy beer, it's obviously well regarded by those who have tried it. Again, Russian River, 8% alcohol by volume, Santa Rosa, California, Sonoma County, 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. I have nothing else to say except I can't wait to put that cap right there on the fridge just because I finally got the Pliny. Pliny was like a Roman Greek-y kind of guy. He was the guy who discovered hops and actually gave the botanical name to hops, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he's a historical figure. They named the beer after him. If he discovered hops and this is a hoppy beer, then I guess that makes all the sense in the world. IPA goblet. I've been asked why I drink IPAs out of this thing. I don't have an answer for you. I just like this thing and I like IPAs, and it's become a custom. All my IPAs get rated on a level playing ground because they all go in there. Maybe not the best piece of glassware for a beer like this, but it's the one I choose to use. That's that. So, big lighter, bottle cap. The Pliny has been opened. After 2.5 years, we have achieved Pliny. Those 2,377 people on Beer Advocate who say this thing is A+, man, they better not be bullshitting me. You know how sometimes you build your hopes up on something, you know, you kind of build an expectation, and then it's not, you build yourself up so much that you end up kind of disappointed. I hope this isn't the case here. Okay, let's look at Pliny. Pliny is filtered, because even though it's a nice golden amber color, lighter than I expected for a double IPA, Personally, I don't like the really rich malty double IPA, so this is perfect as far as I'm concerned. But it is a light golden amber. Yeah, that's a beautiful golden color. It really is. Head is frothy. Citrusy, piney, like a sweet, oh my god, like a sweet citrus. Kind of like a sweet orange kind of thing. Tangerine maybe. Hints of mango. Holy crap, that is the sweetest and nicest smelling hoppy beer I've ever smelled in my life. Because it's strong and it's citrusy and there's some pine in there and there's some grass in there, but there's like fruit in there. Not just like citrus fruit, like I said, mango and like a sweet orange tangerine kind of thing. A little bit of grapefruit. Shit, that smells good. Well, the smell's living up to the hype. So, color's good, smells good. I'm diving in. Cheers. Give me a minute. That's a good damn beer. And that is light and flavorful for 8% ABV. The hops, as hoppy as this beer is, they're not sharp hops. They're flavorful, sweet, smooth hops. The body's a light medium. Enough malt to kind of hold it together, but the malt doesn't really come out too much because it's mixing with all those sweet flavors from that lovely menage of hops. Yeah, fuck. Not a lot of hop bite up front. Not a lot of carbonation bite up front. Not a lot of, no, that's bullshit. Yeah, there's resin. There's piney, citrusy hop resin towards the end, but it's not as like amazingly strong and overpowering as in some double IPAs. This thing is made to be like super hoppy, but they've taken more of the flavor of the hops than the bitter effect. Granted, if you're not a hop head, you might still find this to be just, you know, amazingly hoppy, but you know, I'm just picking out more flavors, man, and more smoothness and subtleties to the flavor than I am just hop bitterness. Oh, this fucker's lived up to the hype. And it tastes fresh, it really does. I don't know what else to say, man. You know, the hop flavors are all there. The body is light enough that this thing is deceptively easy to drink at 8% ABV. The finish is hoppy, and it's all those flavors, man, citrusy and orangey sweetness and resinous, and all at the same time. I'm rambling. This is just such an amazing beer. Pliny done lived up to the hype. A+, glass full, outstanding. And the fact that this thing is hard to come by and not a year-round brew will probably keep it at that status for a long time. Russian River has done something really amazing here. They put together one hell of an IPA. So that's it. I'm done. I have nothing left to say. Pliny kicks ass. Pliny is no joke. If you're like me and you've been hearing about Pliny and you want to see for yourself if it's that damn good, take it from Hoggie. Get it, because it's that damn good. Omar, what's up, man? Thank you. Everybody else, thanks for watching. And stay tuned, man. This is the first of 3 IPA reviews I'm doing. The next up is the Surly Furious. Then after that, it's the Green Flash West Coast IPA. All highly rated IPAs. I'm doing them all this week, so stay tuned for those. And let me just get out of here before I continue talking about this amazing friggin' beer. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and cheers.